Thank you very much. As you rejoin me or I rejoin you, it is 6-6. We've had to switch carriers here as there are several broadcast points here in the Buffalo Gym. And we used, as you know, Huddle yesterday because the tournament was backed up one day and we were committed to that day on other broadcasts. So this is our first day here. So our first day to move into our broadcast area. So I was on somebody else's stuff. And so you didn't have any audio to me. And now you don't have any video to me. So let me join that. And we're underway. It is 6-6. Shot up by Temp Bozeiden. Knocked out of bounds by the Lady Rails. It's 6-6 with 1:52 in the first quarter. This is the second day of the three-day 64th annual Buffalo tournament, one of the old line tournaments in Oklahoma, one of the really respected and enjoyed tournaments that people come from around the area just to watch the area teams and, frankly, to eat in the concession stand and go to the hospitality room. I mean, so Beck checks out for the first time, and Martinelli, Gracie, will check in. Lady Rails are up 7-6. They lost the opener yesterday. Today, their opponent is Fargo Gage Fort Supply, and they are the Lady Bearcats. Now, when the guys play, they'll be the Bulldogs. So you kind of gotta be flexible on this deal. Ball batted out of bounds by the black-clad Lady Cats, and they're going to put a little pressure on, and the trapped. Ball comes from Wilson to Bozeiden. Temp Bozeiden across the timeline with 1:37 in the first quarter. Shot partially blocked out front. And it stays 7-6. Lady Bearcats on the wing on the near side. They're clad in black, trimmed in gold with silver etching. I said gold and I meant gray with silver etching. Trip aces on the board as we cruise to the end of quarter number one. Ben Buckland with you, flying solo at the top of the Buffalo Gym. One of the old, good barns still left that hasn't been eradicated and replaced by steel and aluminum. So the Lady Rails setup is Bozeiden on the near side. She had the greatest game I've ever watched her play Tuesday night as the Lady Rails win. Bozeiden hitting at the buzzer. Actually, not the buzzer. 0.3 seconds were on the clock when she took it 35-33 to win that one in as good a game as I've watched in a couple of years. I mean, back and forth. A dandy to watch. Bozeiden from 19 off the front of the rim. Clock under 20 seconds as they set up, do the Bearcats for the final shot of the quarter. Thank you for joining us. This portion of our broadcast brought to you by Mock Resources, who would have presented the pregame had we had a pregame. The gym opened at 9:30 and we tipped off at 10 with plenty still left to do. At the end of one, Lady Rails are up by a score of 7-6.
This quarter is brought to you by Viv's Flowers and Things in downtown Waynoka. Flowers for any occasion. Give Viv a call at 580-824-0023.
Quarter number 1 in the books. This is the first game of the day, I promise you. Otherwise, we'd have had an 8 o'clock tip-off, right? So both teams, the Lady Rails and the Railroaders, moved to the consolation, not concession, consolation seating as of yesterday. So on the floor, Poseidon and Wilson, as they'll move into kind of a 2-1-2 zone. Zoe Smith's in the game in the middle there. Playing this zone now, but they'll sag when the ball comes in to what would be the paint if there was paint. Trying to penetrate the zone by going around the edges, which is exactly what the Railroaders want them to do. These are the Bearcats. Ball's in the paint. Shot is up. Off the back of the rim. Looked good. Smith takes it in a tie. See who gets it the first time. It'll be Railroaders to play it in, and there will be half-court press, full-court press, actually. Poseidon with the basketball. Quickly across to Wilson on the arch on the far side. Wilson looks, shuffles her pivot foot, and a whistle blows. We are in Buffalo, Oklahoma. Great, great hospitality here. Dale Spradlin, the superintendent. Dusty Ock, one of the very recognizable, really good guy coaches who can coach a little tough, I understand. Great program here in Buffalo. Thank JJ for allowing us in a broadcast area where we're high above the, as you can see, where I saw Elvis Presley in downtown Waynoka from about these same kind of seats, and Elvis was 2 inches tall from where I sat. So we can see the floor, and fortunately we have a camera that'll scan down some so that you can see the floor also. We have a great vantage point. Nobody going to walk in front of the camera, I promise. And Robin Klein wants a timeout. She's not all thrilled with what she is seeing, and believe it or not, it's still 7-6. Visitors over the home team on the scoreboard. We'll be back.
Clean Harbors, hazardous waste disposal and recycling services provide the widest range of recycling, treatment, and disposal options for all your hazardous waste streams. Unmatched in North America, our infrastructure of hazardous waste management facilities services all of the U.S. and Canada, northern Mexico, and Puerto Rico. We handle both drum and bulk hazardous waste in liquid, solid, semi-solid, sludge, and gas forms. One call handles all your hazardous waste disposal needs. Located in Waynoka, where we proudly support our railroaders.
Back to the action with 5:56. Trip fives now on the board as we roll to halftime. The score now 8-7. Around the horn, now underneath. Shot goes up and a foul while shooting. And it's 8-8. Poseidon with the basketball. Got to press with a trap. They put the trap on Wilson. She feeds Poseidon, who takes it all the way in, up with the left hand. No good, but she walked. No good, and she walked. Score is tied, 8-all, 5:26 in the half. The Fort Supply Lady Bearcats, Waynoka Lady Rails. Second day of 3 as they back this tournament from Thursday, Friday, Saturday to Wednesday, Thursday, Friday because of the perceived weather damage. Ball is stolen. This time the right hand by Poseidon. She's up and good. And the home team, clad in white, goes to 10. It's 10-8, Lady Rails. Pressure applied. Underneath on the give and go, up and good, just the way you practice it in drills. And it's 10-all. Both of these teams trying to work their way up through the consolation round. Wilson with the basketball. In the corner it goes. Whistle, foul. Reagan Wilson is in, number 24, so you've got Shea, 22, and Reagan, 24. 13 is Devin Seeger, Jr. There's only one senior on this team, and it's Miss Waynoka, Shea Wilson. The score now 11-10, and at the line is number 1, Zoe Schmidt, a freshman. Hits that one. 12-10. Lady Rails up by a smidge. This zone working pretty well. Starts out as a 2-1-2. Whoa, that'll hurt a zone just a little bit if you can penetrate, if you can score without penetrating. That's Clara Zapata, number 14 with the tray. Shot up from the corner, no good. Taken off by Devin Seeger. Once again the press, but they break the press. Shea Wilson in, and a block. Had about a 50-50 on that call. It could be a charge, it could be a block, and this time, Coach wants to visit with the ref that called that a block and maybe kind of help him out with what a charge looks like. So at the line, Shea Wilson, as I said, the lone senior on the club, 3:44 in the first half. Wilson hits. And the Lady Rails have 13. It's 13-10. Checking in, Paige Garrett, number 24, for the Lady Bearcats. Wilson hits again. 14-10. With some pressure, down court they come. Into the paint, somebody grabs somebody, and a whistle. Trip trays on the board as we move to halftime in the first game of an all-day affair here in Buffalo. Ball almost taken away by Shea Wilson, knocked out of bounds, and the black-clad Lady Bearcats will play it in. 0-0, Kinsey Crooks with the basketball. To the top, now in the paint. Now under the paint, but taken away. Nicely done by the freshman, tapping it away, and Poseidon has it. And Poseidon called for the charge. A lesser man might call that a makeup call, but I certainly wouldn't. 3:07 in the half. it is 14-10. Lady Rails up. The top with the ball is Myers. Now Crooks. They work it outside, and that's just fine with the Lady Rails. They don't mind at all. Close in, up, off the back of the rim, no good. Whistle blows, and number 24, Reagan Wilson, is fouled. Foul is called on number 24, Paige Garrett, her first. It's the third. Each team has three team fouls. Shot up by Wilson is no good. Knocked out of bounds, unable to corral it. Number 13, Devin Seeger, almost got there, but not quite. These are the old walls, like, well, the walls are actually the same age as the gym, but what I mean is where the walls are only a couple of feet away from the bounds line, so you get to a solid structure pretty good. Remember, the old gym in Waynoka had just enough clearance for you to be able to stand out of bounds on the side with your 17-footer, 19-footer, no good, with your back against the wall and toss the ball into play. There's about 1.5 feet of clearance. This one has enough that the teams can set along the bounds line. See what I'm saying? 2:03 in the half as the ball comes in and is thrown away. However, I think it was last touched by a Lady Rail. We'll see. .157 in the first half. Ben Buckland operating solo on top of, actually not outdoors on top of, but about as high in the gym as you can get, which is plenty fine. Nobody walks in front of this camera, I promise. If they do, I'm calling it a day. Rebound into the hands of Poseidon. Now Wilson, 19. That went down into the net and came back out. I don't know how. Oh, Temp Poseidon crashes. I could hear the squeak of skin on knees sliding across the floor. If this was football, you'd rub some dirt on it. Ball into Temp. They trap her, but it goes across to Wilson easily enough, and Temp sets up at the top. In the corner, Wilson to Wilson. Reminds me of a previous Railroader team. I'll get with you on that in a minute. Shot by Poseidon, no good. It's too long. And maybe, I started to say maybe a grab of the wrist, but forget that. I wasn't going to say that at all. It's really a walk. Ball carrier loses control, and with 1.5 minutes, Lady Rails, a trap on Wilson over there. Got to hurry. Cross it comes. In good shape. Devin Seeger with the basketball. Whistle. Seeger will go to the line. Seeger, a junior. There's one senior on the team, Shea Wilson. There are 4 juniors, and the rest are freshmen on Robin Klein's group. Missing the first one. Seeger will toss again, 48.5 seconds on the clock. Misses this one also, tries to rebound, got a trap down in the corner. And plays it off the knee of the freshman, Zoe Schmidt. So the Lady Bearcats will bring it across with 41 minutes in the half. Thank you for joining us. This portion of today's broadcast is brought to you by Rick George and Associates. When you need to get the numbers done right, done just the way they should be done, given to the right people at the right time, Rick George, and right next to him is Matt working away, Matt Sutter. Up, no good. The shot misses everything but the floor, and the Lady Rails will play it in. Seager will inbound the ball with 12 seconds on the clock. Poseidon wants some help, throws the ball away. 5 seconds up, no good. Rebounded by the Lady Bearcats and misses that last three-pointer. There was a wreck over there, but buzzers and whistles and nothing. So at the end of the half, it is 14-10. The white-clad Lady Rails, signifying home team, if you will, here in the Buffalo tournament. Boys action follows this one. We'll bring you up to date on a couple of things going on in the community in just a moment. Thanks for joining us here on KALV and KALVradio.com. Want to say hi to the folks in Denver that are listening this morning. They say they've already got snow. That's fine. You guys have mountains and stuff. We'll just wait on ours, right?
Mock Resources, with offices in Waynoka, Oklahoma, is an independent upstream oil and gas company focused on the acquisition, development, and production of high-return, low-cost oil and natural gas projects. As responsible stewards of natural resources, Mock Resources understands the pivotal role energy has in building sustainable economic growth, social progress, and improving quality of life locally and globally. In addition to providing ethically sourced energy, Mock Resources is committed to delivering scalable, reliable, and affordable energy to all communities, to equip all people with the modern energy resources they need to thrive. To learn more about Mock Resources, email them info@MachNR, that's MACHNR.com, or find them online at MachNR.com.
Alva State Bank and Trust Company, older than Oklahoma, big enough to serve you and small enough to know you.
We love to give back to our customers. Did you know Alva State Bank offers a great rewards checking account program? That's right. You can earn cash back or high interest with our Kasasa accounts. We will even refund you up to $25 in ATM fees.
How do I qualify?
It's simple. Just swipe your debit card 12 times, sign up for online statements, and have one ACH credit or debit post to your account.
Can I do it online?
Yes. Just visit our website at www.alvastatebank.com to see if our Kasasa Rewards program is right for you. We make banking easy. Whether you're at home, the office, or in your car, our online or mobile banking options help you juggle busy schedules and financial needs.
We plant roots where others have branches.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
This quarter is brought to you in part by Chimney Rock Mini Storage on the south side of Waynoka. Larry and Linda Zook supporting all things in Northwest Oklahoma that make our community the best. Give them a call at 580-824-1042.
Rachel's Cafe in downtown Waynoka is like its owner. Beautiful. From the front door clear through. You'll love the look, the feel, well, and you'll love the taste at Rachel's Cafe. With a full menu and a daily special, Rachel's is burgers, calf fries, and much, much more. Open Tuesday through Thursday from 11 to 4 and Friday and Saturday from 11 to 7 p.m. Say hi to Rachel and her great staff in downtown Waynoka. Halftime here at the 64th annual Buffalo Tournament. Lady Rails up 14-10. A couple of things to talk with you about. You know, we have the meet the candidates for the Waynoka mayoral election that's coming up. We're to be at the Alva Beer Company tomorrow evening at 6 o'clock from 6 to 7 to live stream. And I just now talked with the people at Alva Beer Co. You may have heard a part of the conversation over the game here. And I mean, we don't want to endanger anybody. So we're going to talk after I get off the air today with the Waynoka Railroaders boys game and decide whether or not to. My idea was that if Snownanza 2026 or whatever is going to hit us later tomorrow evening, we'd go ahead with our hour and meet the candidates and everybody be fine. But we don't know when it's going to move in and so on. So just kind of listen and watch on Facebook, Alva Bierko's page or KALB's page, and we'll let you know. Right now, it's still a go. I was going to make a decision tomorrow morning. Probably me and the owners of Alva Beer Co. will make that decision this afternoon after I get off the air with this broadcast and decide whether or not to do it. So stay tuned. Also, this Saturday was to be the memorial for my cousin, Lorna DeVelbus Slater. That to take place in Waynoka. And son Darren Slater, because of the weather and people have to come from quite a ways because that family was scattered throughout farming and stuff throughout Kansas and all, and even relatives in Colorado. So he has pushed it a week. So a week from this Saturday. For the memorial in Waynoka, so it'll be a memorial and then a luncheon a week from Saturday. We are in Buffalo, Oklahoma, for the 64th annual Buffalo tournament. The Lady Rails playing out of the consolation round are leading 14-10 over the Fort Supply Lady Bearcats. Will be back. Next up, we've got an empty one right now. 342. Not 1 point scored yet in quarter number 3, which makes the bookkeeping easy. Not really what we're at. Lady Bearcats with the basketball. Waynoka putting up that zone, and that zone has worked really well.
When your business is agriculture, you want a bank behind you that doesn't cut and run at the first sign that there will be some tough times ahead. There are good years and there are always bad years. At Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, we're here for them all. Agriculture, it's the backbone of our local community. We believe in it. We invest in it. We're here for the long haul. If you're in agriculture, it's time to let Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma make your best even better. Contact a loan officer today. Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, the area's leading lender in agriculture.
We are very fortunate to live, to work, and to be able to play in this part of the world. We're also thankful for all of our blessings, our friends, and our neighbors in and around the Waynoka area. One of our big blessings is having our own animal doctor. That's Dr. Michaela Zook. Dr. Michaela Zook is now located in downtown Waynoka and can be reached at any time by telephone, 580-554-0226. Dr. Michaela Zook. One more blessing at our hometown veterinarian.
Outstanding.
America's Oasis, a whole new world of off-road delight. America's Oasis, joining the north edge of the Little Sahara State Park just south of Waynoka, is open for business, and they invite you and your family to come stay and play. To explore all the possibilities, go to their website, americasoasis.com, and see the many ways you can come to Northwest Oklahoma and play in the sand. America's Oasis, an amazing concept. You have to experience it to believe it. Come visit America's Oasis, just south of Waynoka, the little city by the sand.
West. Well, good day and welcome back in. A little bit of a short intermission, and we're underway. Beaver Dusters and the Waynoka Railroaders. Jump is up, and the black-clad Dusters have the basketball. These two teams have not met. Flores with the basketball. Keibel, number 1, shot up, no good. All the way down, up and in. Leiden Hammerstein, the first 2 of the day. Ball stolen. Up. No good off the hand of Longoria. This one goes quickly the other way. Railroaders are set up in a zone. They'll sag to the middle and the bottom if they work it down there. Pass goes between 2 non-intended receivers to nobody in particular and out of bounds. Truesdale plays the ball in. Number 11, Hammerstein with the basketball. Poseidon, 17, 19 feet, no good. Ball is rebounded. Keibel hits his man coming across, taken away by Poseidon. Poseidon feeds underneath, up and good, and a timeout called quickly. Get over here, yells the coach of the Beaver Dusters. Not particularly in a happy and joyous way to see his Steads there, but a little bit of conversation. Neither one of these teams are very deep. Let me see, 1, 2, 3. How many subs can we do over there? Maybe 2? And not a lot more over here. On the floor, 14, Cooper Truesdale is a sophomore. Rolton Poseidon, number 34, is a senior. 13, Western Longoria is a sophomore. Roland George, 23, is a senior. And Leiden Hammerstein is number 11, is a sophomore. That's the 5 on the floor. And they're going to press them up. Hard press, but they break it. No trap. Shot, 5 feet, good. Good, and we're not tied. 4-2. All the way down, up, and a crash. Ball knocked away, but rebounded. And a whistle. And a walk. And we go the other way. 6:14 in the first quarter. This is day 2, game 2. Lady Rails went down 29-26, and about the only time that they were led the entire game was the end of it. Poseidon, no good from the corner. Almost rebounded by George. Knocked out of bounds off somebody's foot, and we'll play it in, will the white-clad Railroaders. In the corner, Poseidon. Bam! 1 out of 3 ain't bad. That'll work. 7-2. Lady Rails up on the tray from Rolton Poseidon. We're in the first quarter of the second game. Underneath, left-hander up, no good. Truesdale knocks the ball out of bounds, attempting the rebound, and it'll go to the black-clad Dusters. 64th annual Buffalo High School Tournament. Ball on the floor. Ooh, that might have hurt. I think they bumped heads down there. It's a tie by lots of people. And apparently somebody in that scrum called a timeout. Payson Slater, the assistant coach of the Railroaders, is carrying the conversation in this huddle. I guess the timeout really was just to wipe up the floor where the crash was. It's 7-2. Railroaders are up. 5:24 in the first quarter of action. Lady Rails lost late. They led the whole game, but wasn't a tremendous scoring affair. In fact, in the third quarter, at halftime, it was 14-10. Lady Rails up. At the end of the third quarter, it wasn't much more than that. But it ended 28-26. Lady Rails defeated in a really good game to watch. I mean, nobody could hit a shot, but there was a lot of action. Gonna press him up here. Try to trap. No trap. Shot up. And good. Two-pointer rattles around, and it's 7-4. Shot up from number 11, Hammerstein, no good. So to make amends, he steals the ball back. That one was knocked away and a foul called, as a matter of fact. Number one has foul number one, and that is foul number one for his team. 4:37 in the first quarter, the ball taken away, and the other way go the black-clad, trimmed in gold Beaver Dusters. Shot off the glass is no good. Up again, no good. Rebounded, however, by the Dusters. Fake inside and a foul. I think Poseidon probably, we'll see. It went in among the trees, and he's kind of the head tree down there. And yes, sir, foul number 34, Rolton Poseidon. His first and the team foul number 2. Ruiz at the line. That's not correct. That is Yermas at the line, number 21. And it's 7-5. Poseidon with the basketball. Penetrate down to the baseline, fire it back out to Poseidon at the top. Poseidon still carries. Tries to do a give and go, and it was anticipated and stolen away. Shot up, Poseidon blocks it. Follow shot's no good, but a foul. 3:53 in the first quarter. Ben Buckland working solo. So with the Lady Rails losing in the first round of consolation, I am betting that the Lady Rails will play again tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. So we will look forward to seeing you then, and that should be about the beginning of, surely somebody has named it Snownanza 2026. Sevens on the board. 3:53. Everybody has a 7, and here we go. Longoria at the top. Homerstein at the top. In the paint. Up. No good, but fouled. Number 11, a sophomore at the line. Shots up and good. Home team has 8. Home team Railroaders clad in white trimmed in maroon. Each team has 2 fouls. That baby right on through, and it's 9-7. Press. Up. No good. The trees fight, and one of the smaller saplings comes out with the ball. It's underneath again. Turn around, and somehow that spun out. Truesdale with the rebound. Plays it off, and they bring it down the near side to the top. It's Poseidon. Near side wing back to Poseidon. Give and go to Truesdale, and he slides the foot, I think. Yep. Had a good look at a give and go from Poseidon, but opponent jumped in front of him. He slid the pivot foot before starting the dribble. This one's up. Poseidon takes it off. Handles the ball himself, wants some help, causes a crash, and I'm afraid we might have one hurt. Now he's going to shake it off. That was a hard. This is going to be, well, it evens out. If it was football, you'd need to rub some dirt on it, but everybody seems to be okay. Somewhat. Trip Ducks on the board. Clock is running, moving to the end of the first quarter of action. Railroaders are up 9-7, trying to work through the consolation round here at the 64th annual Buffalo Tournament. 22-footer is good. What a shot by Keibel. Number 1. And it is the guests on top now. Visitors, the Dusters, 10, and the home team, the Railroaders, 9. Up, Poseidon, no good, no harm, no foul, no nothing. And the rebound goes the other way, in the paint, fouled. Kept the shot from going in. This is Yermas back at the line. Good, strong-looking kid. 1:39 in the first quarter. This one rims out. The Railroaders, 9. The Dusters, 10. And this one rims out. It stays that way. Poseidon the rebound. 1:35 first quarter, clock is running. Ball way out there. No good, no rebound, but somebody comes off with it. All the way down to the other end is Ruiz, and it's good. Trip aces on the board as we roll to the end of quarter number 1. Rails are down now, 12-9. Ball out. Leiden has it at the top. Now Weston Longoria to the top. Back on a give and go, but knocked away. They run with it, lose it. Poseidon comes up with it. Everybody gets up from their particular crash and goes the other way. Shots up, no good. Now the half line and across. It's in the corner for 19 feet. That's up. And something was called before that happened, and it'll go the other way. And we'll have a substitution. Say, whoop, take your warm-up off. "30 seconds in quarter number 1. Rails down 12-9. Longoria with the basketball. To the top to Poseidon. Inside to Truesdale. Up, no good. Rebounded by Ruiz, and down they come. 10 seconds. He'll set up at the top. The crowd counts him down. The shot goes up with 2 seconds. No good. And Roland George rebounds and the buzzer sounds. It's 9-12. Railroaders are down in quarter number one, trying to work their way through the consolation round.
This quarter is brought to you in part by Chimney Rock Mini Storage on the south side of Waynoka. Larry and Linda Zook supporting all things in northwest Oklahoma that make our community the best. Give them a call at 580-824-1042.
This portion of our broadcast brought to you by the Long Gas Company of Alva, Oklahoma. It's propane time. You better fill it up. Snownanza 2026 is on the way. Got to have propane. Give them a call or fill it up there at their place on East Flynn in Alva. Thanks to the Long Gas Company and all of the people that support sending us around the country to do the stuff that goes on in northwest Oklahoma. Ball is underneath to Truesdale. His shot is blocked. Rebounded by Ruiz and company. They go the other direction. Underneath. Shot up. No good. Truesdale rebounds. Gives to Hammerstein across. Underneath. Left-handed up. Spin around. Rattles around. Goes out. Truesdale tries to follow and is hacked and will be shooting two, I believe. Cooper Truesdale, a sophomore. There are 4 seniors on this squad. Truesdale hits, breaks into the scoring. The seniors are Roland George, number 23, Rolton Bozide, number 34, Colin Myers, number 33, and Andrew Castillo, 0. Misses the second one, but it's rebounded by the Rails. Back to Truesdale, knocked away into the hands, and they cross to the Beaver Dusters in the corner. Looks good. Turned out it wasn't. Ball taken off by Leiden Hammerstein. Across the center line it comes to Longoria. Longoria on the wing on the near side. Underneath to Truesdale. Up. No good. Taken. George caught that on the end of the finger. That does not feel good. And he's going toward the bench for some sort of help, and Millage will come in. Got to grab that finger and pull that jam joint. Trap almost works, but not quite, and the Beaver Dusters get it across the center line. Underneath, up, and good. 14-10. Rails are down to the Beaver Dusters. In the corner, Millage, cold off the bench, almost. Not almost cold, he almost hit the shot. Smith Dunn's in the game, and he gets fouled. Titan Smith Dunn is a sophomore. There are no juniors on this squad. There's one freshman, Braxton Brown, who played a lot in the last outing. We're still at 14-10, and Smith Dunn is at the line. This one rattles and somehow stays out, and it stays 14-10. I think we're going to press them up here. At least give them something to think about. They work toward the trap, but get across the line without the trap. from the three-point line. Poseidon takes the rebound. He's on the wing on the far side, looking for somebody to come through, and Weston Longoria does. Truesdale, no good. Different people do different things, and somebody touched it out of bounds that wears white. I think that's Poseidon. So we'll re-cue the rack and break them again. Here we go. Got a little bit of a press man going across the timeline, and it works reasonably well. Trip 5's on the board going to halftime. This is the second game of 2 in day 2. Give and go underneath, works well, but the shot doesn't go. Truesdale to Poseidon, to the top. Smith Dunn from 20. Needed to be 6 inches closer to the basket. It was right on the top millage the same way. Misses short. And with 5:22, the rebound comes to the Dusters, and they bring it across the center line. Oops. Had a lot of great intentions, but bounced it off his knee and out of bounds. Roland George checks back in after pulling on his finger for a while. He caught a line drive pass with an extended finger and jammed it up. 5 minutes and a half. Rails are down 14-10. Smith Dunn handles, puts the shot up, misses it, knocks it out of bounds. It'll go to the Dusters. That's a lot for one guy to do. Titus Dunn did it all, and it'll go the other direction. 4:56 on the clock. The clock sits now at put in motion, and we move toward halftime. That sagging zone working well. 22-footer from the far side. The way to beat a zone is just throw them up from outside, apparently. Into the paint, out of the paint. Far side, corner, up. Almost, but no good. Followed, almost, but no good by Ruiz. Taken away. Same guy gets the basketball. Back to the top, and this one doesn't go. Number 11, needing a little bit of help, throws the ball away. Poseidon gets it back. Lots of people do lots of things, and finally a whistle blows just to kind of, we got people that need help here. Triage. Clean up on aisle 3. And the Beaver Dusters coach says what I was thinking. Says to one of his guys, do you know what you're even doing? 4 minutes and a half time. 14-10 and a foul. Weston Longoria, trying to mind his own business and dribble the basketball, is accosted. So they'll play it in. Slap the ball, put it in motion. It comes into Truesdale. He'll give it back to Longoria. Weston Longoria, sophomore, number 13. 11 puts it up from 22, almost. Truesdale underneath is hacked, but so what? It goes the other way. Trip Trey's on the board now. Underneath, up, and good. Quickly down court, and a long court, much longer than this court, was that pass. 3:23 in the first half. It's 15-10. Rails are down, trying to work their way through consolation. Lady Rails were defeated after leading virtually the whole game. Defeated by 3, so they will probably be the first game tomorrow, which would be 10 a.m. Underneath, in the paint, up, around, and finally in. It's 18-10. Ball thrown away as Truesdale tried to enter it. Shot up, no good. Follow, no good, but a foul. Truesdale appealing to his colleagues, hey, when I'm standing by myself out of bounds with the basketball, somebody needs to come from that half of the court to this half of the court to help me. Hopefully that's been taken care of now. This shot's up, no good. .255 in the first half. He misses both of those. It's saved, but saved to the team in black. On the far side, now into the paint, up and good. If there's one exceptional athlete on the floor, it's that guy, number 21. Up by number 11, no good. But taken back by number 11, given to Longoria, 13, and he throws one up. That one's off the front of the rim. Rebounded by the Dusters. Taken away, going the other way, 11 with the basketball. Leiden to the top, puts it up, and hits. Hammerstein, boom, and the Rails move a titch. It's 20-13, 155 in the first half. A little bit of a trap. They don't have much trouble with it. Across the timeline they come, they being the Beaver Dusters. Shot up, no good. Leiden takes it down. Homerstein brings it across the timeline. Longoria from 20. Misses. The ball goes to all people wearing black. With 126 in the half, they bring it down to the baseline and back out in the corner. The far corner, coming to a minute. From 20. Nobody wants 19 anymore, but 20, no good. Rebound off his face, no good. 11 with the basketball, under a minute, and it's taken away from him. Ball on the near side. Dusters have it. Give and go. Up, no good. And an elbow that was really probably unnecessary. Foul call. And he'll come and sit, will number 11. Ball in the paint. Up. No good. Lots of people. I think a timeout was called by Payson Slater because there was a potential train wreck. I believe that's the timeout. There is a timeout. We're coming to halftime. The score is 20-13. The Dusters ahead, and rather chaos prevailing. Kind of controlled chaos, but kind of not controlled. This is the second day of a 3-day tournament. It started yesterday, and both of the Waynoka teams were defeated yesterday, so went to the consolation round, trying to play through the consolation round today. The Lady Rails led their game with Fort Supply Lady Bearcats for the whole game practically, and then got passed and defeated 28-26. A good game to watch, but the wrong club won it from where I sit. Underneath, Bozeiden charges. He would disagree with that call, but that was the call. So Bozeiden will go out. And Braxton Brown, the freshman, number 3, will come in. 25 seconds. We'll still press him up a little bit, try to trap here at the half line. Got a little bit of a give and go going, and it does, and it scores. Now they're going to press it up. Longoria attempting to throw to Brown. Throws it away. But it's off of a black-clad player. Underneath. Way underneath. Truesdale. Oh, yes, and one. Cooper Truesdale. Give and go. Looking good. Hits it and one. 4.5 seconds left. It's 22-15, and Truesdale's at the line for N1. We'll keep it here at halftime. There's only an 8-minute break. A whistle blows as Truesdale opens the bank, but somebody was violating something, so we stay where we are, even though his shot went in, courtesy of Core Bank. It is no good. Last attempt, also no good, and it's 22-15 at halftime. The Railroaders trail 22-15 at halftime in the second game of a whole day of games today, and it is day 2 of the 64th annual Buffalo Tournament.
Mock Resources, with offices in Waynoka, Oklahoma, is an independent upstream oil and gas company focused on the acquisition, development, and production of high-return, low-cost oil and natural gas projects. As responsible stewards of natural resources, Mock Resources understands the pivotal role energy has in building sustainable economic growth, social progress, and improving quality of life locally and globally. In addition to providing ethically sourced energy, Mock Resources is committed to delivering scalable, reliable, and affordable energy to all communities, to equip all people with the modern energy resources they need to thrive. To learn more,
It is halftime. 24-15, Rails down at half, down to the Beaver Dusters.
Alva State Bank and Trust Company, older than Oklahoma, big enough to serve you and small enough to know you.
We love to give back to our customers. Did you know Alva State Bank offers a great rewards checking account program? That's right. You can earn cash back or high interest with our Kasasa accounts. We will even refund you up to $25 in ATM fees.
How do I qualify?
It's simple. Just swipe your debit card 12 times, sign up for online statements, and have one ACH credit or debit post to your account.
Can I do it online?
Yes. Just visit our website at www.alvastatebank.com to see if our Kasasa Rewards program is right for you. We make banking easy. Whether you're at home, the office, or in your car, our online or mobile banking options help you juggle busy schedules and financial needs.
We plant roots where others have branches.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
It's halftime of about 4.5 to go till we start the second half. The Rails are down at halftime, 22-15. Ben Buckland with you, working solo. This is the 64th annual Buffalo Tournament. One of the really, really good, great hospitality here. Great hospitality. Superintendent Dale Spradlin, Everybody knows Coach Dusty Yock. JJ operating tons of equipment here on Equipment Row. It's just a beautiful place to be, and great hospital. I promise you, if you get a chance to visit the hospitality room in Buffalo, you'll want to get back in the trailer house business or camper trailer business and just kind of camp outside of the door of that hospitality room. I mean, it is homemade stuff coming in and rotating, and it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Speaking of beautiful things, if you saw the ad for Holder Drug this week in the newsgram or the newspaper or on the radio station, you will see that they are rejoicing because the girls really outdid themselves. The girls being Sally and Angie and a couple of the daughters of Sally's, Heidi and Sarah. They made that trip to market a few months ago, and of course, Todd always coaches them up before they go. You know, these credit cards have limits and so on and so forth. But, I mean, you got to see. I mean, Holder Drug looks like a decorator's paradise. Go take a look. I mean, it's a drugstore. You can do all kinds of other stuff. You might even need some Noxema. I don't know. But take a look around at what they brought back from market. It is a plethora of beautiful stuff. I may trademark that phrase, a plethora of beautiful stuff. Holder Drug and Alba. I learned something the other day. I, along with a whole bunch of other people, got sick after Christmas. I get a kick out of it this flu is different than any flu we've had, so, it doesn't respond to anything and so on. And so I am picking up some medicine from the drive-thru, and John Todd Holder is on the drive-thru, and he says, "You look terrible," which I get that a lot, but I said, "Well, I don't feel well." And he said, "Well, why are you here?" I said, "I need to pick up a prescription." He said, "We deliver." I said, "You do?" And he looks at me like, "Man, I have to deal with this." "Yes, Ben. Yes, we deliver." So I now know that, and I guess I'm according to Todd, probably the last person in the world that didn't know that, but they deliver. You don't have to drag your sick carcass through the drive, though the drive is, it's pretty cool its own self. Unless, of course, Todd's beating on you, saying you look terrible, which was a correct assessment, by the way. Thank you to our sponsors, all of them. Love them. Second half action, we're underway. Second half of the second game, shot from the corner. It is no good, but not no good by very much. That's a heck of an athlete. Give and go, doesn't get caught up with, and goes the other direction. Rails are down 22-15 to the Beaver Dusters. In the corner from 15, that shot is up and good. That's Isaac Flores, a freshman. Ball in the corner to Poseidon. Near side. 11 puts it up from, core bank. The bank is open. Leiden Hammerstein off the glass and in, and it's 24-17. Underneath, this is the guy I was telling you about. Cooper Yeomans, a senior, number 21. If there is a man among boys on this particular floor, he would be the man. Shot up and good, speaking of the man. 26-19. Little bit of a press, not much, and it goes across the half line to the top. Far side, 22-foot shot by Isaac Flores is no good. Underneath to 13 is too strong. Underneath to 23, and he plays it hard and well. Roland George, senior, bam, good. George goes to the line. That is the third foul on Isaac Flores. Shots up and good. George is good for 3 on that go. 26-22, the ball thrown away. And the Rails will play it in. 6:16, third quarter action. Rails trying to play through the consolation round, as are the Beaver Dusters. Ball to the far side, taken away. Poseidon was going to be in all by himself, but it was intercepted. Off the glass and in. That number 21 again. Ball on the near side. Into the paint goes number 11. Jump, stab, backwards, good. Stolen away, up, good. 11 gets 4 right there in a row, and it's 28-26. This little kind of half-hearted up off the glass. Poseidon with the basketball and a foul. Foul is called on number 22, Roger Sierra. There are 8 guys out for basketball in Beaver, and they gave up their football season. If you recall, they did not have enough out for football to field a team, so they forfeited all their games. Beaver used to be a powerhouse. 5:10 in the third quarter, 29-26, Dusters up. I'll tell you, this zone that the Rails and the Lady Rails have utilized has been very effective. They try to penetrate the zone, and Poseidon steals the pass. Number 11 from way out. Underneath is Truesdale. Truesdale scores. Beatrice son and scores 28-28. 4:39. Ball is stolen away. Up, good. Weston Longoria, we have a new leader. 30-28. First time tonight, or today, I'm sorry. It just seems like tonight in my life. You just kind of got to play along. It'll all work out.
We are very fortunate to live, to work, and to be able to play in this part of the world. We're also thankful for all of our blessings, our friends, and our neighbors in and around the Waynoka area. One of our big blessings is having our own animal doctor. That's Dr. Michaela Zook. Dr. Michaela Zook is now located in downtown Waynoka and can be reached at any time by telephone. 580-554-0226. Dr. Michaela Zook. One more blessing at our hometown veterinarian.
We are so blessed to have our veterinarian. And we have, speaking of blessings, a beautiful picture of Michaela Zook, whose name is, well, it's still Michaela, and the veterinarian is still Zook's veterinarian, but our picture is of her and her husband leaving the church last weekend in her beautiful flowing white wedding dress. We are so fortunate in so many ways to have Michaela Zook in our neighborhood. Shot is up and good. It's 30-all. This may qualify for a barn burner. I'm not sure. We'll vote later on. Truesdale from the free throw line. Bam! Cooper Truesdale, whoa! The best athlete on the floor missed a little soft pass to him, and out of bounds it went. Can happen to anybody, right? Apparently. Railroaders ball. Slap it, put it in motion, send them through. Everybody goes. Poseidon with the basketball. Around it comes. Up! No good. Lots of people touch it. Oh, Roland George had it, and it slipped away. Sometimes when you're underneath the basket, it's just like, this is too good to be true, and then it is too good to be true. But we play it in again. This time it comes on the far side. 20-footer, no good. Lots of people get the basketball, and whistles blow. It's going to be, oh, no, it's going to be a foul. It's going to be a foul. I thought it was a tie. So that is the third foul on number 13, Weston Longoria. Put a little press on, a little man press. They penetrate it. Underneath, up, and good. That is Joel Ruiz. And it's 32 all. Give and go. Roland George out to Poseidon. Underneath to Truesdale. He wants out of there and gets out of there. And 13 has the basketball. Now it's on the far side. Truesdale's feeling hot. Unbelievable. That baby barely shook the net going through. Cooper Truesdale on fire. 35-32. Railroaders up. Into the paint. Charge the Dusters. No good. Underneath. Somebody box out. And Truesdale does. Comes off with the basketball. Down court quickly. Number 11 stabs the foot, jumps backwards, misses, and it's rebounded. Dusters with the basketball. Up and in. This guy's for real. Watch him play. Number 21, Cooper Yeomans. 2:18 in the third quarter. In the corner. They're not giving Truesdale much room now. Pass gets away from Poseidon, and we go the other way. It's 35-34. Rails up by 1. On the baseline, back out, 17 feet, no good. Underneath, that one doesn't go. It's Truesdale with the rebound, gives to Poseidon, cross court, underneath, up, no good. Too far under was number 11, no good. Down court they come quickly, 1:30. In the corner. Roland George with the basketball. Gives to Weston Longoria. And now on the near side to Hammerstein. Underneath is Poseidon, up and good. 37-34. Trip aces on the board. Coming to the end of the third quarter. Underneath. Up, good. That's number 22, Roger Sierra, a freshman. 37-36. Almost, but not quite. Rebound by the Dusters. From the three-point line, Cooper Truesdale picks it off and a whistle blows. Kind of a silly foul, but he was going for the ball and just got there a little bit late. That was Humberto Ruiz, a freshman. That is the third team foul. "35 seconds in the third quarter. Railroaders with the basketball. Underneath, Millage is in, and he's fouled. Millage just checked in time to get fouled. Timing's everything. It's 37-36. It's still 37-36. That was a shooting foul. Glad to be with you this morning. Ben Buckland flying solo. If you've always wanted to be a cameraman or camerawoman, see me before 10 a.m. tomorrow morning, or just sleep here in the gym and be ready. Shot up, bounced to everybody, nobody in particular, and it's still bouncing and it's out of bounds. Kind of a hard shot over there because the chairs are right up against the wall. Nowhere to go but crash. Under 10 seconds. Braxton Brown trying to find the handle on the ball. Doesn't. And there's 0.6 of a second. This will be dramatic, but probably not much more than that. You can catch and shoot, but no. 37-36. We haven't labeled it a barn burner yet, but we're moving in that direction. A fun game to watch with a lot of chaos, as was the Lady Rails. Great game to watch. We'll be back.
About Mock Resources, email them info@mocknr, that's MACHNR.com, or find them online at mocknr.com.
Rachel's Cafe in downtown Waynoka is like its owner. Beautiful. From the front door, clear through. You'll love the look, the feel, well, and you'll love the taste at Rachel's Cafe. With a full menu and a daily special, Rachel's is burgers, calf fries, and much, much more. Open Tuesday through Thursday from 11 to 4 and Friday and Saturday from 11 to 7 p.m. Say hi to Rachel and her great staff in downtown Waynoka.
And we move to the final fading few, 8 of them as a matter of fact, and the Rails up by 1. 37-36, Roldan Poseidon with the basketball. Poseidon on his own, and he's hurt. He rolled an ankle, hit the foot of the guy he was going by and rolled his left ankle, and this is going to take a minute. So Kyler McDonald, the coach of the Beaver Dusters, calls his guys over, and Roldan Poseidon in pain. There's 7:44 in the fourth quarter of action. This is consolation round, first day of consolations. Railroaders trying to play their way through them. Lady Rails came very close. They led their game. The Fort Supply Lady Bearcats came, as you can see, Poseidon keeping that foot elevated and getting to a chair. We'll need some ice pretty quick. And get it up in the air and get started on some first echelon maintenance rehab. How painful. So Smith Dunn is in to take his place. There's a 19-footer from the corner, knocked out of bounds by the Dusters' number 1, Isaac Flores. Rails play it in, but they play it into the guy in the wrong colored costume in the paint, underneath, and contested by a couple of Railroaders, and the foul is going to go to 24, Titan Smith Dunn. Millage was in there to help, but they give it to Smith Dunn. And this baby is tied, 37 all. 2 shots up, 2 in. That's Dallas Frame, a junior. Up underneath. Misses the shot, and it's taken off by the Dusters. To the top. Far side. On the baseline. Up left-handed. Nicely done. It's that man again, Mama. It's that man again. Cooper Yeomans, a senior, number 21. Watch him play. He involves all of his teammates, but he can take it over when he needs to. Shot pass, I guess. Hard one to Millage goes on by. And it's 40-37 now. Rails will put some half-court press and hope for a trap. No trap across the timeline. It's that guy again. Underneath, up to number 1. No good, Flores. And I think Millage touched it last. It'll stay. Roland George checks in. Millage checks out. Ball in on the designated play. Missed the shot. Longoria took a shot, and he's kind of shaking it off now. Across the timeline and on the timeline. Hammerstein is saying, hey, I was pushed out, but that's not the way the referee saw it or called it. Across the timeline, it's 37-40. Rails are down. 6:23 taken away. 2-on-1 break. Up and good and 1. Nicely done. Homerstein was going to, look at this. Look at this. Rolton Poseidon might have a little trouble getting a tennis shoe on tomorrow, but today we're going to play. And 3. Bingo. 40 all. This sucker's tied. Across the timeline. Everybody scrambles, and now they kind of settle down. In the paint it goes. Up and in. Nobody got in front of him, so Joel Ruiz, the senior, just kept on going and scored. Now that would have gone out of the gym except for a pretty good sized wall. Trip 5's on the board. Rails down by 2. Underneath, up and good. That's that man, number 21, Cooper Yeomans. 44-40, Rails down. Cooper Truesdale comes over to alleviate the pressure. Gives it back, now in the hands of 11. Little elbowing foul going past. That's the 3rd team foul on the Dusters. Underneath, just like you drew it up. And they set the floor. Do the Railroaders. 44-40. Shot up, Poseidon. Bam! You can get sick quick, but you can get well quick. It's 44-43. Rails down by 1. 5 minutes in the game. Underneath and white ball. I guess that was a charge. I'm not sure. Apparently not. There's no foul up. We'll just go with, the right guys have the ball, so here we go. 4:55 in the contest. What a great pass. Oh, missed the shot. The pass was beautiful, however. This baby has been on the edge of out of control from time to time, but somehow they all kind of gather it back up, and nobody terribly the worse for wear. Ball's taken away by the Dusters. It's the senior. He's going to shoot. He missed one. Rebound. Poseidon with the basketball and a block. The ooh you heard was Kyler McDonald, the coach of the Dusters, who really thought that was a charge. And he's chatting about what a charge looks like right now. Roland Poseidon at the line. Get in there. I couldn't talk that one in. I didn't start soon enough. My fault. Four, 3-2. This time Poseidon hits. 4-3-2 is the time. The score is 46-44. Rails down by 1. Got a trap on. No problem for the senior here. And he's fouled. Fouled by George. That's going to put Dallas Frame, a junior, on the line. This team has 2 freshmen, no sophomores, 2 juniors, and 2 seniors. He got 8 people totally out for basketball. He hits his first shot, and they voided their football season, forfeited every game because they didn't have enough guys out to play the game. And a bump. Another whistle. This will be the 4th team foul for the Railroaders. Underneath, ball in on the design play, and it works just like you draw it up. Inbound pass is taken away by the Dusters, and a foul. 4 minutes, the Railroaders grappling to keep the game from getting away from them. In the ladies' contest, the ladies' Rails led virtually the entire game until the last minute and lost it by 2. So they'll be the first game tomorrow, I believe. The senior is up and good. Foul called. Kind of a push along that bounds line, so that's going to be foul number 5. So here we go. We'll shoot him from now on, right? 3:47 in the contest. Rails trying to play through the consolation round. Ben Buckland with you, flying solo on the top of the gym at the 64th Annual Buffalo Tournament, one of the really, really good tournaments and locations in high school basketball. Shots too long, no good. Weston Longoria, sophomore, at the line. Roland Poseidon almost on one leg, but using the other one a little bit. Get in there, and does. 51-45. Rails are down, and the clock is, at this point, their enemy. Ball taken away, but knocked out of bounds by a Railroader. So the Lady Rails will probably be the first game tomorrow, so we'll be here at 10 o'clock. Ball in, design play, couldn't be easier. Score 2, 53-45. Across the timeline it comes to Poseidon. Underneath to George. 3-2-1. Clock is frozen. 53-45. Poseidon from the corner. Not quite. Underneath is 13, and he hits. 53-47. A whistle. And a foul. This will be the 5th for the Railroaders, so we'll shoot. Humberto Ruiz, a freshman at the line. Roland Poseidon rolled an ankle. Driving, and the foul out. Number 13, Leiden Hammerstein. Number 13 takes his place on the bench after a flurry of activity all night long. He's only got 2 speeds, sitting down or wide open. Fun to watch these 2 ball handlers, 11 and 13, play the game. And 11 is fouled by the senior. Number 21. .306 on the clock. At the line. Wait a minute, I fouled out Longoria. I'm back with you. Hammerstein is at the... I can kind of hear Joe right now going, no, yeah, no. So somebody stepped on somebody's line, and that one doesn't count. 54-48. Across the timeline, to the baseline, to the top, to the near side. Baseline again on the near side, to the top. And out. 2:49 on the clock. Underneath, up and good. That's the senior, 21. Leading all scorers. Leiden with the basketball all the way in. Tried to stop. May have gotten stopped. I'm not sure. It looked pretty frantic, but it worked, I guess. Took a little knee in the thigh there, so kind of a junior Charlie horse, but a guy can shoot free shots, right? 2:33 in the contest. We'll decide in a very short time if we're going to do the mayoral meet the candidates in Alva tomorrow at Alva Beer Company between 6 and 7. So far it's a go, but we got to check in on Snownanza 2026 and a timeout. 2:32 remaining in the contest, or in regulation anyway.
Holder Drug, your local pharmacy. Stop in and check out some of the new available items at Holder's, starting with our hanging scrolls and banners. Expecting a child soon? Holder Drug is the perfect place for your baby registry. Find more information by stopping by the store or visit us online at holderdrug.com. As always, free delivery with your medications and prescriptions, along with specials at the fountains. That's Holder Drug, located on the downtown square, right here in Alva.
And don't forget my challenge. Don't forget my challenge to you, the Holder Drug Challenge. Sally and the girls got crazy at market. You got to see the gift selection. Beautiful stuff. And a lot of it. At Holder Drug at Alva. Go see and tell them Benny sent you. 2:32. And we're going to press them up and trap. No trap. They get across the timeline. Tripp ducks on the board. We roll this baby to the finish line. Trying to play through the consolation round in the 64th annual Buffalo Tournament. Shot up, no good. Poseidon with the basketball. Pass underneath. 11's up off the board, no good. And over the back. Somebody. We're way past 5, so somebody's got to shoot something. Coming to 2 minutes. And Leiden will go to the line. Off the front of the rim. Truesdale's back on the floor. So is Smith Dunn, number 24. Truesdale's 14. Truesdale's had a really, really good game. Shot up. This one, bam, 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 and finally falls through. 56-48. Got to get a trap. Nope. On through. Truesdale tried to put a block on and apparently was somewhat effective because the shooter went flying out of bounds. So tomorrow will be the first game and probably the second game, depending on how this one ends. So I'll see you here at 10 a.m. tomorrow, 64th annual Buffalo Tournament. One of the really, really, really good ones. Miss. George takes it off. 11 has it and scores. 57-51. Got a trap. Got to press him up. Back out on. Ooh, a little crash. Poseidon kind of realigned to go to the ball, and it's a senior that jumped in front of him. This is an awfully good athlete. Number 21, Cooper Yeomans, a senior, and really could take over the game, but he keeps his team in it. I mean, he's always pass first unless he's just there, but a tremendous athlete. 131 in the contest. He makes the second one. And now he and Poseidon, they guard each other. They're both on one leg. In the corner. Nobody's in a hurry. Back to the senior, to the top now. Humberto Ruiz, a freshman, handles the ball well. They're going to four-corner it or something that looks very similar. Ball's out to Dallas Frame, the junior, number 11. Over at the far side. Somebody got to foul somebody. And the Beaver coach, Kyler McDonald, is just enjoying the moment, I think. So he decides to call a timeout. It's 58-51, Rails down.
This portion of tonight's game is brought to you by the Long Gas Company of Alva. When it's propane you need, Long's delivers to you, or you can pick it up on East Flynn in Alva. Call them at 580-327-1436.
Under a minute to play in the second game of the second day. Lady Rails lost earlier. Very close one and a fun game to watch. They lose by 2. And the Rails going down here, they've played a decent game, 58-51. Actually, both of these teams pretty scattered, but it's been fun to watch. And a couple of guys have had really good games. Probably Cooper Truesdale's had the best game he's ever had. Our two ball handlers, one of them is fouled out. Weston Longoria is on the bench with 5. Hammerstein's in there with Braxton Brown, a freshman, number 3. And Millage is in there. with Roland George. Ball is in. And we are going to do a little four cornering now. Just some keep away. The senior can do whatever he wants. Underneath, up, and good. Quickly, Railroaders down, all the way up, no good. And 29 seconds. So Smith Dunn will check in and Boziden will check in. Braxton Brown sits down. Ball is across the timeline, 20 seconds to the top. $15 seconds. Rails are down 60-51. Little keep away, 5 seconds. 2 seconds, and this one's in the books. 60-51. Rails play well but don't win. So they'll be playing about this time tomorrow. Ben Buckland flying solo with you. So tomorrow will be, I'm thinking, the Waynoka Railroader girls will open the action probably at 10 o'clock, and then the boys will follow, playing, trying to keep off the bottom of the roster. So before we let you go, let me tell you that we have scheduled for tomorrow evening from 6 to 7 o'clock at the Alva Beer Company a Meet the Candidates for the Alva mayoral race that's coming up. And I'm going to speak with all of the people involved, the candidates and the owners of the Alva Beer Company, and we'll make a decision on whether or not to reschedule that or to keep it. And we'll have that information on Facebook and on the radio station on your platforms tomorrow or this afternoon. Thank you so much for joining us today. Nice to work with you from the top of this beautiful old barn in Buffalo, one of the great gyms, and the 64th annual Buffalo Tournament. So Lady Rails and Rails go down. Both play well, both interesting games, and they'll both be back to play tomorrow. Until then, from our part of it, this baby is over, and as my very best friend, Judge Dean Linder, may God rest his soul, would say, hey, be good sports.